Most parents will probably agree. Pay all this money, get all this hype, and you get here, they basically just do what they did at home. They've got an attitude, they don't listen, they don't want to do what you want to do.
There's no denying it, kids will do what kids always do, no matter where you are. But let's dive into why attitude, no ears, and a million why questions are bearable when you're facing them at Universal Studios Beijing. Let's find out whether US Beijing is worth it with a 5-year-old or a complete waste of money.
Today did not start well.
Birthday sticker.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
very much.
Answer.
To celebrate my husband's birthday, we decided to spend a weekend at Universal Studios Beijing.
Got a birthday badge. Whoa, what'd you get?
He got this and this.
Oh my gosh, so cool.
Staying 2 nights at the Universal Studios Resort Hotel, we were excited to check out the world's newest Universal Studios.
Woo! We're going to level 8. This is us. We're in 620. Ready?
Now, my husband isn't normally one to celebrate his birthday, so I really wanted to do something special for his very first birthday in China. So the basics of our package were we were spending 2 nights here, the Universal Resort Hotel, which is right at the entrance to the Universal Studios theme park. We stayed in a Minions room. I love a themed room, and honestly, it just made the weekend feel so much more special. You know, we could have been in any old hotel room, but we were in a Minions room at Universal Studios. This room was great because it had an awesome view out along the boulevard, and we also got buffet breakfast in the morning with the characters. I booked it through trip.com, got a great price, and if you want to know, my link's below.
Good morning. Oh my goodness. I'm just walking down to go to breakfast. I've got about 45 minutes and then we're going to go and do the early entrance. Got buffet breakfast with the characters, which will be interesting.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, but this is where the shenanigans started with my daughter. She woke up on the wrong side of the bed and no amount of buffet or Minion characters could shake that attitude.
Right, it's time to go and find the early entrance. There are already people in the freaking park. Look at that. We didn't buy express passes because, well, we probably won't be going on half of those rides anyway. But hopefully we can get to Harry Potter Land before the crowds. That's the goal. People are already lining up. These are the not early pass people. I have to say it's probably worth staying in the hotel just for the early hour. Also, it's worth staying in the hotel because it's Christmas. Everything is Christmas. The early entrance is by the grand staircase.
So with most places in China, our tickets were connected to our passport, so if you're coming here, make sure you bring your passport.
Oh, palm trees. We're going straight to Harry Potter. Everything is Christmas themed. Whoa. Today did not start well. Miss 5-year-old had an attitude.
Bruh.
And she also cried when she saw the roller coaster. Even though we said to her, you're not going on the roller coaster. The hard thing is, I guess, when you've got little kids, and most parents will probably agree, pay all this money, get all this hype, and you get here, they basically just do what they did at home. They've got an attitude, they don't listen, they don't want to do what you want to do. It's okay though, because being here kind of makes it feel a bit better at least. We tried to hype our daughter up last night. We were like, we're going to go see the Minions. And the first thing she said to us was, I don't like the Minions. Well, too bloody bad because we're in Minion Land, aren't we? We made it. Before all the crowds. When we came to Harry Potter Land last time, It was in Japan, and it was busy. There were thousands of people. So it's very nice to be here, and it's not crazy. We're not shoulder to shoulder with everyone. One of the things that I remember about here is the chocolate frogs are basically solid chocolate. So we're going to get one. They are 89 kwai, so 20 bucks, but pretty heavy. I'm getting a chocolate frog again. Should we go look for a wand? You want to stand next to it and I'll take a photo of you? Ah, cute, Baba.
Go buy a wand.
These guys are going to go buy a wand, and I'm going to go try this one. Didn't bother buying express passes this time round, mainly because we don't have anyone to stay with our daughter, so we just have to tag team. I feel like buying an express pass would be a bit of a waste of time. When we went to Japan Universal, we bought express passes, but my parents were with us, so we were able to leave my daughter with them on the rides that she didn't want to go on, but also it was crazy busy, whereas here we're in a whole hour before the general public, so this ride is normally about an hour's wait, but because we're early, it's only 20 minutes. I'm going on the ride. John's going to take our daughter to go and find a wand. We have a wand, but it's back in New Zealand. If you want to see how long the lines get, look at that. Glad we're not here on a busy day. Shit. You get all your steps in before you even start the day.
A few moments later.
Finished. Now to find my husband and daughter. Hi, where are you? I am so glad I went this morning.
Make his a fine wands. It's 382.
Do your spell.
Wow.
Whoa, let me go. Go. Let's go play.
Oh, I can smell popcorn and coffee. Oh, I could so do with the coffee. Wow. This place is amazing. I mean, we're in China. We can see this in real life, but it's so much cooler when it's inside a warehouse and your face is not freezing off. Popcorn! Caramel popcorn! I think in Japan they have Sesame Street Land where they have like all the kids things, whereas here it's Kung Fu Panda.
Okay, so at this point, I'm going to let you know, I just don't think it's worth all of the money to take 5-year-old to Universal Studios Beijing. And I know I might get some hate for that. It just is what it is. We're about halfway through the day here. We've been on 3 rides, we've seen 1 parade, and we've spent about 2.5 hours sitting in Kung Fu Panda while my daughter played in the playground. She could play in the playground anywhere, but I think because we live here, that's influenced me.
We're going to Waterworld. This will be my 4th time. I think the one in Singapore is now closed. This might be one of our last times to actually see it. Who knows? It's so old now. Staying out of the blue zone for sure.
This movie came out in like 1995. It's so old.
I'm surprised it's still here. Show me your slide, go. Woo! That's a New Zealand song. Get ready for the new song. Alright, to the playground. Maybe it's just because I haven't found them, but I feel like what this park is missing is churros. If I could get a churro right now, done, happy, best place in the world. But have not been able to find them. I just don't think they're a thing here, which is sad, because you can never turn down a churro at a theme park. Honestly, coming with a kid is hard work sometimes. Hey, you don't want to go in anything, but there is an upside in that we can just chill out in the kids' playground while she runs around and plays. We can have 5 minutes peace, just chilling out. Which sometimes, when you're dragging a 5-year-old around, that's what you got to do. So in the playground, there are some cool things. There's this really big structure.
And thank goodness for that, because we ended up spending most of our day here. I think had we come here on like a one-day trip, we probably would have come with my parents because we like traveling with my parents. We might have felt a little bit different, but because we live in Beijing, it just kind of felt like we were paying for a very expensive playground. I also think that this park is quite a bit smaller as well. It just kind of felt like a little bit of a waste because we didn't really get to go on the rides.
Alrighty, it's the end of the day. Well, it's not really. It's 5:30, but for us it's the end of the day. So for dinner we've just decided to eat at the Drifters Cantina, which is outside Waterworld. John's got the double cheeseburger. I've got the fish and chips. And Frank's has got the chicken. We're just going to have some dinner and then we're just going to make our way back to the hotel because we've had enough.
A few moments later.
Man, if you are wanting to see the Harry Potter light show, just an FYI, go there at 5 o'clock, find a good position and wait the hour for the light show. Because if you go any time after 5:30, the crowds are actually out the gate crazy to the point where you cannot move. Luckily, my daughter is still small enough to go on her dad's shoulders because it's that compact that you either want your kids in a stroller up and out of the crowd, basically. How was that? That was a bit out of it, eh? Tummy to tummy? Tummy to back, that's how close you are. One of the things that doesn't help is that the light shows are played like every 10 minutes. If you go into the crowd's not going to move because everyone that was on the outside is still trying to get into the inside so that they can see the light show because they know it's going to play again in 10 minutes time. Before we do our last kind of thing, not really sure what it is. I think it is let's find out where we are. We're in the Raptor Encounter, but after this we're going to go home, head back to the hotel.
Are we 18 or 17?
I think we'll go an 8.
欢迎大家来到迅猛龙围场。
好的，可以让它出来了，完毕。看这里暂时领到围墙的话，好，冷静，好了，放松，放松，停。好，各位，谢谢不要着急啊，来，现在请到我前面来啊，在我的右手后背。
Alrighty, so we're outside Universal Studios Beijing. I really wanted this birthday to feel special for my husband, even if nothing went as planned. Sometimes we forget that the best plans aren't the most fanciest or extravagant ones. They're just the ones where you get to spend time with loved ones. Sometimes it's messy, sometimes it's imperfect, but it's together, and that's what this is.
That's it from me today. Make sure you click like, follow, and I'll see you in the next video.